Yo, what's going on guys? HyperX here. Welcome back to another video for Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. And in this one, we're talking about the Insect Glaive. Again, we got another 3 awesome weapon previews. We've already spoken about the other 2 on the channel, which is the Greatsword and the Hammer. Now we're talking about the Insect Glaive, which of course gives us a chance to see some of the new moves, new Silkbind, switch skills, stuff like that. So if you guys are Insect Glaive users and you're hyped, then a like would be super appreciated. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of this new tech. And of course, don't forget to keep it locked for plenty more Monster Hunter content. But to begin with, the video of course starts with your usual weapon showcase. Hunter this time rocking the Aurora Somnicanth gear, definitely looking hella awesome. I am definitely liking that sort of color scheme. Maybe I'm not a big fan of the flares on the male Hunter, but anyway, that is besides the point. They start off by showing off the new Silkbind attack, which is the Awakened Kinsect attack. This is described as a technique where you hurl a Kinsect to inflict massive damage, similar to sort of the movement we got in Generations Ultimate. And it says here that all extracts are consumed, and the more extract you have, the more potent this attack will be. After launch of the Kinsect, you'll close in using a wire bug, simultaneously absorbing extract, marking the target, and then chaining into a vaulting dance. So this is definitely very similar behavior to the one before, but I do like the fact that of course you do more damage if you have the maxed out Kinsect jellies as well, so you kind of want to make sure you gather first. Use this. It definitely sounds like from the description that this will basically consume but also replenish. Again, without seeing UI, we can't know exactly what it will do in that regard, but definitely sounds like you basically sort of throw it out, do some good damage, and you then regain it back. And of course, it does put you into that nice vaulting dance, which is definitely a potent position to be in, because don't forget, in Rise, you can then rack up some nice damage from the aerial maneuvers to go into your diving wyvern, which also does some disgusting damage. So this is actually a very nice, potent setup. Plus, it's just hella stylish. The fact that you can basically like be at a distance, throw your Kinsect, pull yourself in, be on top of the monster, like this is a really, really nice flow from start to end. Of course, following from there, showing off some of the switch skills. Keep in mind, this is the shared spot with Recall Kinsect, so you can of course recall, switch to the Awakened Kinsect attack, which is the new move. But they then move on to the switch skill, which of course is the new move called Kinsect Slash. So you by default have the jumping advancing slash, which is definitely a very useful move. However, Kinsect Slash looks hella cool. It's a mid-air technique where you thrust forward with your glaive and Kinsect. If the slash connects, you will then perform a vaulting dance, absorbing extract. However, once you absorb the red extract with the Kinsect Slash, you won't be able to absorb any other extract with it, but you'll be able to perform an enhanced Insect Spiker as a trade-off. Now the animation for this just looks hella cool. Of course, you launch yourself into the sky, you then basically spin your Kinsect around you, dash it forwards, thrust yourself forward hella quickly, and then of course, as you can see in this situation, when you perform that as one, it is a quick, nice way to sort of pull yourself towards the monster. It's basically like a grappling hook, not exactly in the regular behavior, but it is a more direct way to sort of traverse towards the monster. And then of course, once you've got your extract, you can then spike down for some meaty damage. And then of course, you can switch between your regular setup, diving wyvern, jumping advancing slash, things like that. Honestly, this is a very exciting permutation, and I just really like the animations for this one. Insect Glaive has always been a super stylish weapon in the way that it attacks, flows through the air, just like flows in combat and things like that. So seeing some more interesting tech, definitely are things I cannot wait to experience. But for the time being, that is it. So to run down on some of the new stuff. Of course, if you guys have missed some of our recent videos, be sure to check out one of these ones linked on screen, and be sure to keep it on the channel for plenty more Monster Hunter content.